From all across the state, thousands of Victoria's ethnic Indian community travelled to the Shri Shiva Vishnu temple in Carrum Downs to celebrate the annual Hindu festival of colours, Holi. The festival honours the legendary Indian prince Prahlad's faith in his beliefs and the triumph of good over evil in a trial by fire.
One king is that Hiranyakashyap, and he is very bad king, and he want to kill his son.
He tried to kill his son so many times, and Hiranyakashyap's sister, her name was Holika, and she has a power that she cannot be burned if she sit down on a fire. So he decided that he will kill his son by asking her sister's favor and ask her to sit on a holy on a fire. So, but the little boy, 10-year boy, Prahlad, not Dhruv, he was worshipping Vishnu, and then one day they the king arranged her sister to take the kid with her and sit down on a holy. But the Prahlad was so into the god, and when they burned the Holika herself burnt. Nothing happened to the Prahlad, and he saved. But the coconut, why we put in a coconut is like if you have done any bad things during the year, and if you wanted to take that out. So when this Holika was burned, people used to just throw the coconut and say, pray to the god that Lord Vishnu just.
Whatever is also throughout the year, whatever we have did bad things,
just forgive us and throw it into the one.
And improve our life.
Coconut is a thing which is very holy. The coconut water is not mixed, not anything, it's just a pure thing. When we put the coconut inside the fire, after it's half burnt, you take them out and break it into two parts. You put one part back again, and you take another part as a blessing of God, and then you can have a little bit, and then say, yeah, God has forgiven us. So,
yes, like that. Whatever your misdeeds, you can sacrifice there.
Yeah, and for everyone else as well.
For everyone else, you can pray for everyone, that just forgive everyone, whoever has done during the year.
State and federal politicians present at the event also seemed willing to set aside their differences and recognise the contributions made by each individual in building Australian society.
Festival of Colours is about masking the colour of your skin and class, and making sure that we overlook and bridge the differences and make peace perhaps with our enemies. So if you have some troubled waters to smooth with someone either in your family, with neighbours or with members of your community, do it today. So much so that we might even introduce a festival of colours in the Victorian Parliament. Wouldn't that be great? Who's for that?
Standing on the festival grounds of the Shri Shiva temple in Carrum Downs, and while attendance for the Holi festival has not been as great as other years, it's been a lot more multicultural and certainly adds colour to Victorian festivals.
Mahendra Goyal from the Hindu Society of Victoria feels this celebration of colour brings together people from different ethnic backgrounds and fosters multiculturalism in Australia.
Color is associated because a lot of different community get together and they now realize that God is there, So color specifies that we are in unity and there is no difference.
Anthony Byrne, federal member for Holt, agrees.
It makes it just shows you what makes Australia a great place to live in. And it doesn't matter which walk of life you come from, it is just you be able to share your culture in a very meaningful way with the rest of the Australian community. And it's just and the Hindu culture is such a rich culture, and it has such a deep history. And it is a perfect day and a perfect way of sharing a very rich ancient culture.
A couple of years ago, I guess I saw these festivals on travel shows from India, and it looked like a lot of fun. It looked like people having a good time, and I'm always interested in finding out about different cultures.
Been great fun.
We're having lots of fun, as you can see.
Yeah. Will you be back again?
Yes, we come every year. Yeah.
It's getting better. Year by year, it's getting better. More and more people are getting involved. People are knowing that Holi is being celebrated here in a nice way. And so a lot of people are coming.
I think that what we do need to do is make more Australians aware of events like this happening around the Frankston, Carrum Downs area. Because I'm quite sure, I showed a picture of the temple to a friend of mine yesterday, and I said, look how beautiful the culture is. The temple was basically made by craftsmen from India, and it's an astonishing building. And I think more and more Australians became aware of the fact that a day like today was being held here. You would get many more Australians coming here, regardless of where they came from. Australians are a warm, a generous, an open and a tolerant culture. And the fact is that they want to share and learn from other cultures that come to this country. And the fact that also just the people that have come from the Hindu community have made their mark in such a strong way on Australia in many, many different fields, through students, through doctors, through just the contribution the Hindu community has made in its own right is quite substantial. So, no, Australia is a great place to share different cultures and that's the Australian story. The Australian story is the story of immigration and people from all parts of the world that have come to make Australia their home.
Alushka, Rajaram and Cockfire Loke reporting for Young in Melbourne.